What is whoredom? So if you look back in the Bible, you know that Noah in Genesis was instructed to build the ark, and he witnessed the people or told them that it was going to rain. He was warning them before the flood, and the people, of course, rejected his invitation, and they stayed in whoredom rather than salvation. They didn't take heed and want to join him on the ark with his family, so they remained in whoredom. Okay, so then there was Lot's wife. You remember they were in Sodom and Gomorrah, and Lot's wife, I guess she left her red bottoms or her clothing or her jewelry or maybe her side boo, whatever it was, partying, drinking, smoking, whatever it was, she wanted to remain there. So she looked back, and you remember she turned into a pillar of salt. So she wanted whoredom over salvation, or, being away from that lifestyle, right? Then there was Moses. He was instructed to set God's people free from Egypt. So he took the Israelites out of Egypt, and they wound it up in the wilderness, right? And then some of the people decided that they wanted to build a golden calf. So they wanted to serve something else rather than to serve the true and living God. So they made their own God or their own altar, something to worship other than God, right? And so then there was Samson and Delilah. Samson, this lady was so beautiful that, he was so distracted, so tempted to just be with her. I guess she had a banging body. Some of us, we get distracted by things or the looks of things, or we're pulled or drawn to something. The lust of the eye, lust of the flesh. We want those things, right? And so that's what he wanted. He wanted a female, and Delilah, she deceived him with flattering words, and of course, he cut off his hair. That's what she really wanted to do, but other than that, she still wanted the fun time with him, right? And so he wanted some fun time, she wanted some fun time, and it destroyed his life. And then there was the wedding feast in Matthew's, right? God was allowing us or inviting us in, and people rejected his invitation. Of course, in the Bible, it was just a king and the wedding feast for his son. And there were people who, they had other things better to do. They had to cook dinner for their husbands and work, and they had some chores, or they had extracurricular activities that they had to attend to rather than go to the feast. Better things to do. Sometimes we think that we have better things to do than spend time with the Lord, have a relationship with him, build a relationship with him. So, but the one guy that did come in, of course, he didn't have on the wedding garment, so the Bible says, and I referred that to whoredom. He had a whoredom mindset, so he wasn't there to partake in the activities. Actually, he was there to speculate or just see what's going on so he can go back and gossip about it. Like some people go to church, they come to look and see what's going on so they can go run back and talk about it. All right, so whoredom, is it a person, place, or thing? Find out on the next episode of From Whoredom to Whole this Thursday. All right, talk to you soon.